Around the holidays, I have so many treats that I love to make and bake. My kitchen is in full use all month long. Some of the best part of the holidays is being able to give some of these wonderful treats and confections as gifts. It's one of my favorite things to do. That's why I'm so excited to be a part of this edible gifts playlist. It's so fun to have a lot of different ideas and options to give away as gifts, and the edible treats are one of the best ones. So make sure to stick around and watch all these other amazing YouTube channels and their ideas for edible gifts after you watch ours. My favorite item to make for gift giving is this caramel Crispix. It's so delicious and a lot different than normal party or Chex Mix. It's sweet and caramely with cashews and Crispix cereal. It's one of my favorites that's been passed down from my grandma to my mom to me, and I can't wait to share it with you. To start, I just make sure I have my Crispix measured and my cashews measured ready to go in a large bowl. That way, when the caramel's ready to pour over them, you don't have to worry about putting them in the bowl and they're ready to go. In a heavy bottom saucepan, you can just start with your caramel. I have in my room temperature butter, some Caro syrup, and a little bit of brown sugar. Put it on the stove over medium to medium-high heat and stir it until it starts melting. Bring it up to a slow boil or a really strong simmer, just not a really hard boil. And once it's at that, turn it down slightly and just let it slowly boil for 5 minutes. This just ensures that all the sugar is completely melted and there's none of those granulars left. Once it's cooked for about 5 minutes, just put in a little bit of baking soda and stir that in until it becomes foamy and is completely incorporated. Pour all that delicious caramel over the top of your prepared Crispix and cashews and then stir, 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 just to completely combine and make sure that the caramel coats everything. This is the delicious part, and it's hard just not to sit there and eat it warm as it is. Once you have it completely stirred together, pour it onto 2 pans and then place it into a low temperature oven for about an hour, stirring it every 10 to 15 minutes. Stirring it this often helps it not to clump together in large, oversized clumps, and this way it's a lot easier to handle and just grab handfuls of and eat. And don't worry, you are going to be grabbing so many handfuls of this. It is delicious, and I love having it in bowls all around my house when I have company over. As you can see, this caramel Crispix is so simple and quick to make. It is delicious this time of year and makes this season just a little bit sweeter and brighter. Make sure to stick around and watch all the other great YouTube channels that are a part of this playlist and see the awesome ideas they have for giving edible gifts this year. Merry Christmas!